Okay.
Record. Hello.
Hey, so this is what we just meet right now. We,
Yes,
we we are not talking of
I'm really
money.
mad.
We're not talking about money. Hey, by the way, I received answer from quite some people because I sent it like the 33 people like this
Mm,
email.
invitation.
Um, uh, and I wasn't expecting like much already. Like I have some answers from like Nina, for instance.
Who?
I mean, even if she said she was planning to come, I mean, it was that she would really like to come. Like
Who?
the professor Nina Judy, I think she's the
Oh, from
professor.
Cologne.
Yeah, she has very interesting work. So she answered that I think I will meet her when I'm back. She proposed to
Mm,
meet. So I want to go and meet her. What if there is a possibility to kind of like route my PhD there? Could be interesting because it's not so far from Brussels. Anyway, that and some people like from this movie festival, the woman also directly said like, "Oh, thank you, but because we have a strike. I don't know if did I told you that we have a Deutsche Bahn strike?
no. When was it? Oh, yeah, you
So
said
yeah,
something. There's so
so
many things
now
happening there, so I was
so
lost.
there is a Deutsche Bahn strike happening, and it sucks because it happens also for the midterm presentation. We have a strike, and now we have another strike. So sucks because some people cannot come. For instance, like these people that send me a message, they wanted to come.
Mm,
Uh, um, but I was I guess what I was trying to say is like I was gladly surprised that some people react quite fast and they say like they
yeah.
wanted to see what I'm doing and where can they see it somewhere else or something.
Mm,
So
mm.
I will,
Well, come to
including
Ljubljana.
yeah, because the next thing is there. And also David. So David is gonna be a father, like David,
Which
the
David?
director. David, the director of Motion Bank.
That yeah, yeah.
David. So he's gonna be a father.
Ah,
So yeah. Oh my God, what is this chair? I don't get this chair, man. Ah, yeah, is this okay?
do you want to share?
Uh, yes.
Yeah, because I have to wake up tomorrow really early, so it would be nice if we could
Yeah, 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 yeah.
wrap up short.
Good. Fucking cats. Now my YouTube feed is showing many more cats than before. Share screen. Okay.
Somehow you're into cats now.
They're amazing, these cats. Like make love so happy. Look at that face.
Ti-
Just the face.
Title. I mean, what's going on with all these titles? This is so funny. The titles are already so funny.
The face of the cat. Oh my God. Okay, content via your channel. Be productive. By the way, I got the printout. I sent you
Mm,
it looks nice. It looks
yeah,
nice.
like it.
Uh, 23. Okay. So what I wanted to ask you, I'm feeling also more relaxed with the non-working of like the faders. Like basically, I think my thing is more like leave them on
Mm,
because the fader situation, what to open, what to close when I'm doing other things is very stressing. So now
mm,
more when I don't know what to do. I mean, I think it's kind of like when we talk about like that in dance improvisation, this idea of like to have this 0 point, like you do, and if you don't know what you're doing, come back to a 0 point. Kind of using that as like if I don't know what I'm doing, open the faders, and then it's fine. Then
mm,
it's not on. That's my 0 point. Like they're open.
mm.
Um,
Yeah, I thought like after 4 minutes in the break, it's nice to have like also the action, like something like contrast from the 4 minutes, so that it's not like continuation from because before you were also doing a lot of like meditation, and then after the alarm you kept doing meditation in the break. Like that also happened, but I think it's nice to do something completely different to just have like refreshing um moment.
you mean, but I think like now I'm keeping the meditation. Like that's now that I'm like keeping, like so I have my break in the meditation is to do the meditation.
Oh,
So
with the app.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean the thing is, how it happened before is like it took me longer to make it say I have 4 minutes, right?
Mm.
It took me longer to
To
so
set up.
that when it's about to get to set it up.
Yep.
So at the end was just like 30 seconds. And then I
Mm.
guess that makes sense to use the my free time to use the meditation.
Mm.
Uh, but
Yeah.
now since I'm more fluid, it is kind of 6 minutes, I guess. Because
Mm.
then I use yeah, it's
I
longer.
see.
It
Yeah.
doesn't feel so organic, I can say. Like I feel
Mm.
it's a bit too long.
I see. Yeah, maybe not the meditation, but other parts, other activities.
You hear?
Yeah, sorry, the connection is not good.
Okay. I thought you were
Yeah,
like because okay.
I'm tired of
Wait,
this. No, no, no. But yeah, let's just go to the.
but I want to understand what you're saying, like because I think I don't like when what you're saying.
No, I was like misunderstanding some things, but um, so so meditation you keep it like 7 minutes, but for other elements, like not to have like continue the action during the break, so that
Not continued action. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
think it works,
Yeah.
but maybe.
Can you hear?
Yeah, sorry, just the connection is just bad. Like I tried Wi-Fi and mobile, but okay, now I see it. But let's keep it short.
Yeah, but maybe just
Yeah.
switch off your video.
Yeah.
So I guess what I wanted to show you is this part.
Okay.
So basically, I think what at some point I'm infrared, I'm
Yeah.
going at the back, and
Yeah.
I'm I think I'm pulling the fabric up.
Where it's
Let me see.
projected.
Yeah. So I wanted to see what to ask you what do you think because it's should happen I guess. Okay, let's just let it run for a second. You see, okay, I'm there, right?
Mm.
So and then I'm start moving. So you see, like I think
Mm.
there's something interesting in that, but it's a lot. I don't know. Yeah, wait, sorry. Just watch, and then you tell me. It's weird because I don't know actually where I am.
Mm. I see.
I think there is something interesting in that because of the camera.
Mm.
But so I think what I wanted to try is to even go down. I mean, to appear from under the curtain to pull it
Mm.
out. Um, we are, but I guess I mean I don't know if you have to say something particular because it's not there yet. Maybe I'll try today
Well,
or if you have something to say.
I thought it's interesting because if people don't see you, they have to look at the projection, right?
Mhm.
And then you try to like guess what you're doing from the projection, from your first person perspective. And then you appear. So I think if you can really play with the attention, like, people watching, like staring at the projection and try to follow what you're doing, and then you come from the like the body yourself come from the peripheral, and then but still people are like uh, focusing on the screen, the projection, and then you appear. Then
Mhm.
it's kind of interesting, kind of makes the surprise that they were watching at the screen, but now you're there as well. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Also, I think what I think it makes sense is to kind of because it's just 4 minutes and I guess it will be 3 minutes by then or
Mm.
something like that. Then it's just kind of disappear fast and go into the background. So
Mm.
so just get away from there. and just revealing what is at the back, because there are things at the back, especially now because my things here are at the backs.
I see.
As what I'm doing, kind of like revealing what is there, and at some point, my intention is just to go back. But I know that it has to be a balance between, if my intention is to go under, and this is the projection is here of what I'm doing. If I'm start going under, so first the camera, it must be really slow, and then pulling. I mean, what I'm trying to say is like it must be really careful, this thing between moving, since this is the camera and this is being projected here. So by moving and also pulling the curtain, that it must be very delicate,
Right. Because
because
you
it
want to
could be.
draw the attention to the projection and then you mess it up with movement, kind of.
But also could be interesting. I mean, now there is like, I'll show you actually, but like this is what there is at the back now. My idea, I guess, somehow is to do this. So if you see, there is a lot going on here. Like this is all my work stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't have to overthink it, and then I just do it how I did it.
Can you come closer? I can't hear well.
You mean with the laptop closer?
No, because you are far, so I couldn't catch what you're saying.
Because so I guess I was thinking, or to do it carefully. Maybe I will just do it like, for a second. So, or do it.
But is your point not to disturb the curtain until you really lift it up? Is that the point?
I think that's what we are discussing here right now, because I think it's interesting that because this is what we in choreography in terms of the intent. What is the intention? Like I guess that's what I want to talk with you. Like the intention, I guess, will be I could be, or I disturb, or I don't disturb.
Yeah, but
Right?
this
I mean,
is
the
like
intention of the people.
this is difficult because like we talked before, like if you really start to practice this, then it also becomes something different because you have the choreography for this part, sort of. But I think you should just do something that what feels right. And you haven't tried this, you haven't performed with actual audience. So the vibe you get from like during the performance would be also different. And you might not do it, or you might do it, but that's something we don't know yet. So I think maybe it's just think about it as a kind of repertoire, and then if it feels you know you want to do it, then you just do it. And I think it doesn't really matter if you actually disturb the curtain or not, because yeah. But yeah, it's hard to say. Like also from the video, it's really hard to say if I will be, because from my point is like if I would be like immersed in the projection, like watching at this projection, then I might not really notice the curtain that is disturbed. Or maybe I would notice. I don't know. From this video, it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's true, because when I'm watching the video also, it's hard. I mean, I did it. I'm the one doing it. And it's hard for me to notice when is that I'm touching the curtain, and I did it. So
I see.
So I mean, from the video, it's really hard to notice, because also that's the interesting thing, like that it blends. You don't know exactly when is the projection and what is the person. It blends these two things fast,
Yeah.
and the just really crappy, and yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, my a feeling that I have in terms of like dynamics, if I think, just like I feel, is that everything so far same besides the cats, I think. Everything more or less has kind of this kind of dynamic of,
Mm.
yeah, because of yeah, it has this kind. So a gut feeling is telling me maybe this could be interesting to just disturb that. I mean, just
Mm.
to kind of just disturb the curtain for just
Yeah.
like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Like, just seems I also go in the really, I think in that infrared moment is the moment that I'm more slow than the other moments. In
Mm.
that moment, I'm doing this slower as possible. So since that's the moment that I'm pushing everything to be really slow, at some point could be interesting just to disturb, shake the
Mm.
thing.
Right.
Uh,
But to me, like what was very interesting with, disturbing the curtain was with the projection, like the grid, because then you could really see the ripples that I really liked
yeah,
aesthetically.
yeah,
Because with the infrared camera thingy, it's really hard to see because there's no like reference point that even if it's good and bad because even if it's disturbed, people might not notice. Then you could, do this lift up thingy easily because, it may be that disturbation doesn't really matter. But at the same time, if you intentionally disturb the curtain, people might not really get it. Or like, it's visually not as interesting as doing with the grid. I don't know. This is like I need to like really see and compare, especially like in real life with the video, it's hard to say. So yeah, that's what I can say, I think.
yeah. Especially because the camera. I mean, the difference with the projection map is that I'm not controlling the camera. The image. I mean, the grid works by itself,
Yep.
but also the image is static, right?
Yep. And it's
In
really
the
crisp.
infrared, I am the camera,
Yep.
so it's very, yeah, and I cannot have a reference more than the video.
Right.
If I was somebody doing that, that will be different. Maybe I can ask somebody actually to do that for a second at some point
Yeah,
to see. Yeah, I will ask.
that might be nice.
All right. That um there is nothing more to talk, I guess. I just I will send you anyway the recording. Check that if you can, and then we try to talk. If I really need something, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Um,
So tomorrow I will be in Japan.
you're
Um,
traveling tomorrow, or
so that's why I have to wake up early. I'm taking like a morning
oh,
flight to go back, and so I will be at home. But I know that I will be very tired. I'm still
yeah.
recovering. So, but I think it's nice to check in a little bit just to have the final thoughts. I mean, also on 26th I should be at home, so we could talk if you need. If it's not too late
Mm.
on Friday. So
Yeah. So but we'll see. But let's keep. I mean, so
yeah,
far things are burning. If there is something really important to discuss, then I guess we should try to make a space. But
mm,
otherwise, then we just check. We can
yeah,
just
I should
schedule.
be available. And are
Mm.
you gonna like
Uh,
print the sheet for the whole audience, or like what do you think?
but
Maybe the printout. Are you gonna print it for the to give it away to everyone who's coming?
yeah, like so, like somebody will give it at the entrance. So I
That's
have 30 of
nice.
the papers, and anyway, also I will project it. So
Mm,
I think I
yeah,
will do both. Yeah, somebody will give it at the entrance. And I was thinking like because I was a bit concerned that in saying the technical pass-through general rehearsal that we're gonna do tomorrow, and also in the structure how it is, I am the third. So, and since especially with the VR, there is this streaming thing that's full, that I'm scared that I have to be here. I don't know, like I thought like maybe I have to ask them to close the doors for me to check, but I think what I will do is just do this when they're coming inside, like just do that. That will be the easiest. Just like finish to set up what I need to set up when they're
Yep.
closing, when they're coming in. Yeah. Which is basically just the make sure that the VR is streaming properly. That's the last thing. And yeah. Okay, cool. Then talk to you then tomorrow from Japan. Have a safe.
Yep. Thanks. Good luck with everything. Ciao, ciao.